With respect to the oil and gas sector and the power or renewables financing, I don't think they're necessarily linked. I think there's a need in the market for both industries. In Argentina, there has not been financing for opportunities in the oil and gas sector for the longest time. The market is recognizing an opportunity, and there are a lot of newcomers, many of them who had attended this year, independents. They're looking for the new frontier, the new venture that could provide different returns. In the financing of the renewable side, I think there's a need in the economy to provide real power and energy, and also to satisfy a more balanced energy matrix. So I think in both cases you will see opportunities. I think in terms of financing, those companies that have the better projects, better sponsors, are the ones who have higher chances of success. But that is no different than in any other markets where we were or we review projects on a day-to-day basis. I think on the oil and gas side, clearly Argentina has great opportunities. Still on the conventional side, on shale, of course in offshore, I think many countries like Mexico offer opportunity in offshore in the last round. Colombia, it's providing a new opportunity after the first big find. I think those markets are going to be in the lead, and they're going to have more attraction, or at least a more robust rotation of investors. With respect to renewables, I think Argentina has a great opportunity, Colombia as well. The most important thing is how you build the success of these projects and what can be done. And I think governments need to work more with private sector to enhance the chances of those projects being successful. In our view, as a firm, we see Latin America as one of the key regions. There's clear need of capital. There are interesting projects. The natural resources are there. The region has some interesting opportunities for different industries and practice areas. Energy, it's really important and high in different countries. Power, conventional renewables, it's expanding globally, but in Latin America there's always a need and great variety of projects that it's something you cannot find in other regions of the world. Latin America doesn't have certain of the inherent risks that you see probably in Africa or Asia, where you have to deal with unstable macro environments with respect to the supply of the resource or the access to certain markets. I think from that point of view, Latin America, what it offers today, it's very different than what it was available in the past. Sure, there are a lot of problems with respect to certain countries. There are political issues, instability, but I think you can find great projects that can be structured with suitable sponsors that can provide more opportunities. And I think the main economies, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, Mexico, are always markets that attract investors. I think you're going to see more on those countries. Probably you're going to see also an additional flow to countries like Peru and Colombia that have been successful and gained recognition and the returns that investors would like to see. When we talk to Asian investors particularly, they're looking at these markets with renewed interest. That's something that was not the case a few years back. You will see more of Japanese, Chinese investors. The European investors have been in Latin America for the longest time, and US investors, of course, or Western investors, always like the region. If you look at statistics, cold statistics, you will see that there are countries that have foreign investment from the United States or Europe, and those are probably the highest rates of foreign investment in those countries. So I think that will continue. There's also a growth of companies, or what they are called multi-Latin groups or investors that are local groups that have developed and are expanding through the borders and are doing extremely well. And I think there's an opportunity there as well. For a firm of our size, it's no different than any other investor. And when we look at the old council, what we are expecting is first a partnership where we both can work together, and the organization has been very good at identifying opportunities for us to work with them. It's also important to us because you have a footprint that matches our footprint. So you have a global platform and offering, and we have a global platform and offering. In addition, what we have is a team, the team of the Oil Council that we work with. They are professional, they are always available. We enjoy working with them, and that's very important because it makes our job, that is not the one of the Oil Council, really easy to participate, to enhance our opportunities to talk to our clients, to see new clients or investors, and also to see the trends. But also it's important because we can bring our clients to that partnership and see how we can foster together more opportunities for them. It's a great resource to us, and we have enjoyed working with all of the members of the Oil Council throughout the years, and we expect to keep working with them.